As we are setting up for new Super Hook Girl, just a reminder that following that run will be Valdestory Abyssal City any %. We still have the Save Mr. Pancakes incentive, which has not been met yet. It is about $660 short. So if you want to save Mr. Pancakes, and why would you not want to save a magical talking dog with a top hat? Get your donations in soon. We'd like to thank you for joining us for Awesome Games Done Quick 2017 benefiting the Prevent Cancer Foundation. The Prevent Cancer Foundation is one of the nation's leading voluntary health organizations and the only U.S. nonprofit focused solely on cancer prevention and early detection. Founded in 1985, it has catapulted cancer prevention to prominence and fulfills its mission through research, education, outreach, and advocacy across the country. For more information, please visit www.preventcancer.org. As I mentioned earlier, we've had to reschedule the run of CM's Speedrunners from Hell. We will let you know as soon as possible when we know when that run will be scheduled for. And the prize associated with CM Speedrunners from Hell, if you want that, you will have to donate when that rescheduled run happens. Meanwhile, we have a $5 donation from It's All Love. Best of luck with the run, BJW. Show everyone the power of Super Hook Girl. Just remember that kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. Oh, wait. And now for a quick word from MagFest. MagFest holds video game music concerts all over the USA, and soon, the world. MagFest holds gaming events year-round with the flagship event every winter in Washington, D.C. The first major West Coast event is coming to Santa Clara this August. They also have the MagFest Laboratories MagFest Science Fair. Contribute your experiment to that. They have Magstock, which is a relaxed weekend of camping, gaming, and live video game music. There's also BitGen Gamer Fest, and it's a day-long live video game music event every summer in Baltimore. Meanwhile, their flagship event pulls in 20,000 people for 4 days of non-stop gaming and music. Just for clarity, due to the delay of CM Speedrunners from Hell, we will have New Super Hook Girl in a moment, followed by Valdez Story Abyssal City, and then we'll go straight to Salt and Sanctuary. We have $5 from El Purr, who says, "Hi from Denmark. Love watching these unbelievably talented gamers." And it looks like we are all set, so let's go to the couch for Super Hook Girl.
Dude, Blackie, remember that one time I ran a solo run of Strider?
Yeah.
Can you believe that was a thing?
Yeah.
I can't.
I can.
I still can't.
Awesome.
So good.
Yep. Are we ready to start? All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we are with New Super Hook Girl. This game is mouse only. You might expect that he's keyboarding it up, but no, mouse only. You're walking in the direction the mouse is facing, and otherwise you are just left clicking to grapple and right clicking to jump. So I mean, really, this commentary is basically going to amount to he's grappling that, now he's grappling that, he's grappling that. Oh, he did not grapple that, but he did grapple that wall there, then ceiling, then floor, then that, and now he's in a minecart. But after this minecart, this is the end of stage 1. There are 5 stages, and they'll get progressively longer. You may remember, there's a kind of ongoing trend here with grapple games. You may remember Umihara Kawase. That was a fantastic run. Grapple games are just really the best. This game tends to introduce something new in every stage. We've now obviously entered the water stage. It works clearly, how you would expect, but there are these currents you have to fight against and sometimes with. So, you obviously want to go along with the strong currents, and when you need to go against the currents that are against you, then you just need to hook through it. Just about every enemy in this game is grappleable. That shark was grappleable. All these various spike kind of cylinders are grappleable. So you can really just use everything to your advantage for speed. It's pretty solid. And stages also have alternate routes in them, typically. But stage 3, this is not the intended route. He's actually going around the entire stage.
Well, you can kind of see by the design that it was an unintentional route, but not maybe the
True.
route.
Yeah, and so there is a bit of a, not luck, but these wind currents are cycle-based, based on when he started the stage. So it's actually quite risky, especially given the fact that, sure, if you go through the main route through the center of the stage, then you'll get checkpoints. But for the most part, he's not getting checkpoints around this outside. So this wind could just kind of push him to his death.
Yeah, he only just now got a checkpoint,
yeah.
and if he died anywhere along the way, that's like 20 to 30 seconds.
Very solid. Stages, this is actually a really solid run so far. Stages 4 and 5 are the longest, certainly. Stage 4 has a lot of cycles that you'll see later on. For now, if he touches any one of these vine walls, he is dead. And in the meantime, as soon as you touch one of these kind of helicopter dudes, they will travel and take you along with them. Stages 2, 4, and 5 have these individual kind of subsections, whereas 1 and 3 are just based on one large screen. All of these gears don't touch you, but oh boy, the saw blades sure do and will kill you. And they are also cycle-based, based on when you enter that screen.
Good. Those are really good.
Very nice. You will not see them again until stage 5, but there are these kind of clocks scattered around some levels, which will slow down all the moving parts around you. These sharks, these lovely, lovely pink bow-tied sharks, do annihilate you if you touch them, so you have to be careful of that. Yeah, this is really solid. That's another kind of, he has to wait for that cycle just so we can do the skip. It's quite difficult because you need to be able to, you just need to move slightly to the side so that you can grapple up a narrow corridor. and otherwise just not touch the lightning. So here we have a minecart section. It's kind of like, it feels like an auto-scroller, and for the most part it is, but just realize that there are these kind of connections between minecarts, and so when you need to kind of jump to the next minecart, you want to leave the last one as soon as possible so that you can kind of just...
Yeah, and you can
get
see
there.
him flinging himself at the end here to catch just a little bit of distance in front of the minecart.
Yeah, exactly. Stage 5 is very, very tricky. So there are these kind of DNA-looking pieces where you can grapple onto as well as go through them. And obviously, if he touches any of these lightning rods, he is dead. They are all cycle-based, so it's very important that he, not touch any of them and times everything correctly. We're coming up on a skip here. Kermie, are you familiar with this skip?
Not entirely.
Okay, so I think the idea is that it's actually pretty interesting how it's programmed. So you're supposed to be going up that that kind of auto-scroller feeling thing, but actually what BJW did there is he exited the auto-scroller. The elevator shaft itself is the piece that's moving, and so he just kind of waited for the auto-scroller to kill him, and then he just scrolled past this entire auto-scroller. Pretty solid. This last falling section is pretty nasty. Can get pretty hairy, but he is doing A-okay. Especially as we get to this end piece. I remember in my casual playthrough, my first playthrough, I died so many times there just trying to perfectly line up where my character was.
Yeah, and again, the movement is all mouse-based, so if your mouse is in the wrong position, you can easily just knock yourself into the lasers.
This is a kind of a wind gravity-based area, and so that's why it's important to be touching these clocks, because touching them for a brief period of time stops the kind of wind effect. Oh no. And yeah, this has been really, really a crazy solid run. This end part is just so tricky. So he's actually nearing the end here. It's a very, very quick game, very awesome. And here we are. We're closing in on it.
And time. All right, it's a good run.
Nice.
I'm happy with that.
What is your PB, BJW?
It's a 4:53 game time. I'm not sure what that converts to in real time. Probably like a 5-2x of some
Got
sort.
it.
So.
Yeah, really solid run. I mean, single-digit deaths, I think, right?
Yeah.
So really solid run. Well done, BJW. Well,
This is a good part. It's okay. Oh, I forgot to put my Twitter account on here.
Yeah, the game actually has a Twitter integration where when you do runs, when you do either full game runs or ILs, individual levels, you can tweet your times out afterwards.
that moving sprite in the lower right actually kind of looks like a hot dog with excessive.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that run of Super Hook Girl. In the meantime, we have a $50 donation from Cabs, donating from the UK. AGDQ week. So great knowing I can just wake up and watch some runs for a great cause. We have a $100 donation from Scully238. My mom recently beat cancer thanks to early detection. I'm more than happy to dig into my savings to help save more lives. And since we're saving lives, let's save Mr. Pancake as well. And in just a moment, I will give you an update on the Save Mr. Pancakes incentive. We are so close to being able to save Mr. Pancakes in Valdestory Abyssal City. It needs $2,000. It's currently sitting at $1,869.86. Get your donations in for that now. Crumnolt's Whiskey checks in with a $20 donation and says, "G'day from Australia. This is my first time watching live. I've been watching runs on YouTube for the past few years now, and think you guys do a great job for a great cause. It's also seeing so many glitches exploited in games that I loved playing when I was growing up. Looking forward to the Mario Sunshine, Donkey Kong Country Trilogy Relay, and Wind Waker runs. Save the frames and kill the animals." And we are set to go to an interview with Golden and BJW.
Morning, everybody, here on another day of AGDQ 2017. I'm joined with our previous runner, BJW. Fantastic run, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to know how you discovered New Super Hook Girl in the first place. How did you stumble across this?
Well, a long time ago, I think Reflected was blind racing it, or probably just doing like first playthrough, and I caught only like 5 minutes of that stream. And in those 5 minutes, I was like, nah, I'm not too interested in this. But months down the road, I noticed another guy actually running at Salescorn, and that got me more interested. So I did my first playthrough. And the funny thing is, after that first playthrough, I was like, you know, I like the game, but I'm probably not going to run it. 3 days
Really?
later, I'm actually running the game, and I'm like, I'm going to submit this to AGDQ.
Wow, yeah, that's a fast turnaround.
Yeah.
So how long did your first playthrough take?
Probably like an hour 15, hour 30.
Okay.
So.
I understand, too, this is a freeware game, so if people at home are interested in playing it, is there an easy link for them to go out and find the game, or how can they basically get their hands on it?
Yeah, my best recommendation is just do a Google search for like New Super Hook Girl download, and that should be the first link there.
Excellent. Just the atmosphere here this year, I mean, what's it been like for you as far as, you know, just interacting with people and things like that? How's it been going so far? Is there anything that you're doing outside of the marathon room that, you know, you're having fun doing something outside? You know, what else that people don't see on the stream, I guess, is kind of...
Chilling a lot with people. I
Yeah.
mean, I haven't been to a GDQ since last AGDQ, so it's
Okay.
great just seeing all my friends again.
Yeah,
It's been a
absolutely.
long time.
Are there any runs later in the week you're looking forward to as well?
DKC Trilogy race for sure.
The Trilogy race?
Super Metroid race.
Are there players in the Trilogy race that you want to win? Is there anybody in particular that
Ooh,
are you
dude,
just
I have to
excited
rep my
see?
boy Suzuri from
Suzuri?
Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch, I think. So, I guess any other final thoughts from your run? Are there people you want to give shout-outs to?
Hook 2017.
Hook 2017. Yeah, I mean, you kind of
Yeah.
have a history. I mean, you
Yeah.
played Umihara in a previous GDQ, and now you've played this. So what is it about the Hook games? Is it just, are they that...
They're really
addictive?
fun, man.
Yeah.
They're just really short and really deep oftentimes.
Yeah. I guess maybe one more question I have for you, too. On the PC, I mean, do you have certain sensitivity settings that you play on? I mean, do you have to have a low sensitivity? Does it matter at all, or were you able to just kind of adjust to-
DPI matters for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like I had to
it's-
go to like every computer, had to configure everything.
Yeah.
So it's a pain.
Yeah, I could imagine. It's a
Yeah.
little different, so. Cool. All right, well, thank you very much. Fantastic run, by
Yep.
the way. And I think we're going to throw it back up to the front and keep this morning going. So stay tuned, everybody. AGDQ 2017 continues.
Thank you, Golden, for that interview, and thank you again, BJW, for that run of New Super Hook Girl. Time now for a quick video message. And welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2017. We have a quick word about MagFest. Aside from their flagship event, which pulls in about 20,000 people for 4 days of non-stop gaming and music, they're also going to have a summer event on the West Coast in Santa Clara, California from August 25th to 27th. They have MagFest Laboratories, their MagFest Science Fair, September 1st through 3rd in Alexandria, Virginia. And they also have MagStock taking place June 8th through 11th, excuse me. I'd like to also give a quick shout out to World 9 Gaming, the premier computer, console, and arcade gaming provider for events across the Midwest since 2005. With a dedicated staff, tournament expertise, and expansive collection of over 2,000 games and 100 consoles. For more information on booking them for upcoming events, you can check out world9gaming.com. In the meantime, we've had a short flurry of donations. And ladies and gentlemen, we will indeed be saving Mr. Pancakes. Thank you so much for your generosity and your love of magical talking dogs wearing top hats. Currently, our running donation total is almost at $158,000. Thank you so much for all your donations so far. Everything will benefit the Prevent Cancer Foundation, one of the nation's leading voluntary health organizations and the only U.S. nonprofit focused solely on cancer prevention and early detection. They were founded in 1985, and they have just vaulted cancer prevention to prominence, and they fulfill their missions through research, education, outreach, and advocacy across the country. You can check them out at www.preventcancer.org for more information.